In Acts chapter 8, there's a man in a story there, the Ethiopian eunuch, who was reading something, and he asked a very important question. He said, how can I understand except someone guides me? And I think that's really important, because this man was a man of influence. He had position, he had leadership, but he still did not understand certain things, right? And for me, this has been a burden in my heart, because a lot of people, young people, most especially, who come to me for counseling. I'm a pastor and a business leader, so I hear a lot of things. People come with different issues. Some come thinking, you can give them marital advice, ask different questions about health, about music, about different things. But the truth is, I'm just one person. I don't know it all. My knowledge is limited. And this is the whole idea of POV with Seun Osigbesan. I want to leverage on my relationships to bring friends, to bring contemporaries, to bring mentors who can come here and talk about how people can grow, how they can be mentored in different aspects of their lives. The reality is that there's so much noise in our world, and some of these young people are just confused. They don't know what to do. They have real life questions, and the truth is, how are we going to address these questions? Some of these questions don't get answered in church on Sunday or wherever they worship, in the course of the week. So this is the whole idea of POV with Seun Osigbesan. We would have real and practical conversations about life, how young people can navigate life, and make their lives better. We'll discuss legacy, we'll discuss business, we'll discuss ministry, we'll discuss career, we'll discuss entertainment, and we want to shed light, on the things, questions, real questions that bother the hearts of these young people. This is the whole idea of POV with Seun Osigbesan. So if you need practical, real answers, to questions, then you should stay glued to POV with Seun Osigbesan. Welcome to POV with Seun Osigbesan. Thank you. And our guest for today on this maiden edition of POV with Seun Osigbesan is a veteran gospel music minister, Mike Abdul. Now, Mike Abdul is a fantastic man. You all know, the Midnight Crew in the early 2000s, who took us by storm with songs like Igwe, and different tunes that are still relevant. And Mike Abdul, in the last 25 years, has stayed relevant, in the music space. So there's no other person that can guide us, teach us on how he has evolved, staying relevant across decades. So I'm so excited to have him with us on the maiden edition of POV with Seun Osigbesan today. Please help me make welcome Mike Abdul. Yes. Thank you so much, Minister Mike Abdul.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm super glad.
Glad.
So honored to be on the maiden edition of POV.
Sir.
Come on, let's go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So
you.
powerful.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
So good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
This show today.
Yes, sir.
Is the maiden edition.
Fantastic.
Like I said to you, that I contemplated, doing this, but your call or your chat that day saying that you're in. And I'm glad. I'm glad. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to host you.
I feel honored. Thank you very much.
I feel more honored to have a veteran
Thank you, sir.
in the house today. Thank you so much. All right, I think we should get straight into it, right? So let's talk about you. Who is Mike Abdul?
Alrighty.
Who is Mike Abdul? Tell us about you, your background, your story, family, Who is Mike Abdul?
All right. Well, very, very I always like to leave it at Mike Abdul is a singer songwriter,
Yeah, that's almost people know.
music producer.
Yeah, yeah,
Because basically that's the much of me.
yeah.
Honestly speaking, that's what I've done for 3 decades. That's what I've been.
That's a long time.
It is a long time, and I really want to thank God. Of course, member Midnight Crew, if that
Yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah.
Member Midnight Crew. I love anything that pertains to godliness. I want to, as much as possible, use everything I have or everything I have become to promote godliness around me. So I'm not holier than anybody.
Right.
I'm really not holier than anybody. So I would say I'm just grace personified. I think that's the much about me. I mean, it runs like that, even in my private life, my family, and all that. Professional life, I'm just like that. Yes.
Mike Abdul.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
I'm so glad, again to have you. And looking at your growth in the music space, gospel music space, it's just amazing.
Come on now.
This morning I was checking some of Midnight Crew songs.
Yes.
Different, songs that you guys have done.
Yes, sir.
How do you guys compose? I'm just curious. I
Yes.
have several questions for you, but how do you guys?
Yes.
It's like somebody composes and then others sings. How does it work?
I think we all contribute.
Okay.
That's that's what we do. We all contribute. Of course, somebody can start with the idea,
Yeah.
and try to flesh it up. But of course, you want to make sure that it's in line with the vision of the group. What we intend to do, what our intentions. So you make sure that you cover all that.
Yeah.
Purposefully. In the songwriting. So we all come together
Okay.
and make contributions, and that's it. We take it up from there.
All right. So a lot of people know you, like you said earlier. They know you on stage.
Yes, sir.
So who is Mike Abdul off stage? Tell us. We want to know who is Mike Abdul, off stage. I've been to your office.
Yeah.
And honestly, that conversation, that day, those conversations
Yeah.
were so powerful. I got to know your person. The last time you were in our church, that was when our church was 3 years. That was 5 years ago.
Wow.
Almost 5 years ago, yeah. And it was just so Mike Abdul came to minister in our church.
Yes.
That was my first time of, engaging you, that deeply, hearing your thoughts on business, ministry, and your thoughts, I think, should be more projected.
Come on now.
So who is Mike Abdul off stage?
Honestly,
What do we have to know about Mike Abdul?
yeah, off stage, I, as much as possible, do not want to be a different person. I won't like. I want to be the same person. Ruled by the same discipline, the same character. I want to be like that. Even off stage, yes, I want to be like that. Honestly, off stage, I'm back in the office. Yeah, of course, I'll go home. I will sleep. You understand what I'm saying? I have family time and all that. But very importantly, I'm back to the office thinking of the next thing we're doing. I'm building the next thing. I don't really go off ministry. Stage for me is ministry, right? So when I'm off stage, ministry continues for me because at the office is where I build the purpose for which we're going. We're working again. Okay, we're going on stage again. What are we going to be doing on stage this time? We're going to be releasing another song. What do we want to talk about? Who are our target audiences, right? So I'm thinking like that. So what's the intention for this song? What's the purpose for this song? So I keep doing that. I think off stage and on stage, I tend to build the same character to make sure that I keep focused and I'm in tune with what the ministry dictates for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So-
So another question, what is that part of your life that gives you most joy?
It's it's family. It's family. It's my friends. You know, it's family. It's my friends. I mean, I have a friend who I've been friends with since 1994.
Wow.
Or-
That's 32.
yeah,
years
2 years
ago.
ago.
Wow.
Yes, we were both 17-year-olds.
Wow. So I can do the math now. So Mike Abdul is somewhere around 48, 49.
Oh my God!
I got that.
You know, so we're both 17-year-olds, and we've been friends since. And what makes me happy is the joy he finds in making sure I become a better person. And I'm also doing the same thing for him, right? We're always together. I mean, a lot of he's a copywriter.
Okay.
So every time I'm done with my songwriting, I send to him.
Okay.
So when I sent to him, he would edit, say, no, you can't use these words here.
Okay.
You do it like this.
Okay.
For your target audience, this is the language,
Okay.
right? And all that. I'm like, okay. So I find joy in that kind of relationship. I
Okay.
find joy with my friends, joy around family, basically.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. So, what leadership lessons have you picked when you were with Midnight Crew? You know, how was the experience was for you? What
Yeah.
the things that you picked, leadership lessons that you picked from that season of your life?
Yeah. I always like to say Midnight Crew is my motherboard. Right. With Midnight Crew, leadership was from the back. So I learned to lead from the back and not just be comfortable with being in front all the time. You know, that kind of thing. So lead from the back. I learned to be a person of influence, to be a person of impact, really. You know, as much as possible. I really don't have to be in front. I must be impactful wherever I am. You know, so I learned that strong one from Midnight Crew. With Midnight Crew, I learned that you are truly won't succeed as just an individual. I learned that you need the collaborative efforts. You need the input of several other persons. You
Right.
truly don't know everything. Yeah, so you need people that know to help you find the tools, you know, to succeed.
Wow, awesome. Midnight Crew, I mean, at that time was arguably the most influential gospel, you know, group.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it was. So,
True.
how long were you guys together? And at the point, I know at some point you had to
Yeah.
go solo.
Yes, please.
You know, what was the transition like? Did it come with any drama at all? And what year did that happen? What year did that happen?
All right, so we started Midnight Crew precisely on the 8th of November 2001.
Wow. Wow.
8th November 2001.
That's 25 years now.
Yes.
So how long was the team together?
So when we did 10 years of Midnight Crew, that
Okay.
was 2011, we had Praise of a Decade. That was the theme of our concert.
Okay.
Then immediately after the concert, we just gathered and somehow we talked about individual expressions.
Okay.
We felt that Midnight Crew had done amazing 10 years, and we thought that without the individual, there will be no group. So let's have the individuals also find their own expression. So we decided on that day in November, you know, that Midnight Crew can have individual expressions. Your surname still remains Midnight Crew.
Yeah. So you are Mike Abdul, Midnight Crew, then Patricia.
Midnight Crew is just what it is.
Amazing woman, Patricia. We're in the same
yes.
Bible school in
great.
Rima. Yeah, wonderful.
yes,
We have a
yes.
good relationship. Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. So that individuality,
Yes.
we're going to maintain it.
Yes, sir.
Everybody was going to maintain that. So what was it like, the transition? Was it like, okay, let's go solo? Or was it like you guys were praying? Take us through that experience. How did it happen? Was there a conflict?
Well,
Was there a conflict? What happened? Because one of the things that I want to do with this conversation is to ask real questions.
I feel
Because there are younger people who are watching right now who probably have a group of friends who they are doing stuff together, so we can help them, guide them. So if you can share.
I think in Midnight Crew we were very real. We were very real. We just didn't deceive ourselves, with we'll remain together forever in the name of Jesus. We
say by fire, by force.
I'm telling you, we didn't have that kind of orientation.
Yeah.
Amazingly, when we started Midnight Crew, we found a need to go and learn some form of management, right? And the place that was readily available for us was I forgot what they call this class that Daystar does.
Okay, DLA.
Oh my God.
DLA. Daystar Leadership Academy.
We were all in DLA.
I mean, I also was in DLA.
We were all in DLA. So we went to DLA and we learned a lot. And, as young people, you quickly don't know that there are principles. All you are seeing is spirits.
Yeah.
You don't know that there are principles. With DLA, we understood that there are principles. You need to build structure. Right. So for Midnight Crew, structure was important. Systems. And we put that in place. And we projected 5 years first. Say, okay, 5 years. In 5 years, what would we have done? What would we have achieved? And after 5 years, we did an appraisal and we thought it was good. We thought it was good. Let's go again. Let's do this again. Okay, so we took off again.
So it was more like phased into 5 years after you did that.
Yes. So we did the next 5 years. Right. So the next 5 years started in 2006. Yes. And that was a very year we first recorded Igwe.
Okay.
Right. Of course, we recorded Igwe, released it the same year, 2006, I believe.
That went viral.
That was not the version that went viral.
Okay.
That's prepared for the one that will go viral.
So which one went viral?
The one we now released in 2008.
Okay.
The one produced by Wale Oni.
Okay.
That was it.
Was it different?
It was different.
Okay.
It was different. The sound was different.
The same song?
The excellence was different.
Okay.
Yes. We had done 2006 and we had released, and the song was, going through the souls of people.
Yeah.
They drive in small like that. And then one pastor friend of ours called us and said, this song will not go as far as it ought to if you do not address excellence, if you do not address the sound. This sound can be bigger than this. Let's do something
That was
different.
before 2008.
That was before 2008. So by 2007, we found ourselves in Wale Oni's studio. We were introduced by Shola King, who is Patricia Huwaje King's husband.
Okay.
So Shola introduced us to Wale Oni, and then we started to work with Wale Oni, did the full album with him, and then we were to travel to the UK December of 2007, and it was at the airport. The marketer came to meet me at the airport, so I handed over the masters to him, the design and all that. And we were going to spend 2 months in the UK. So February, while in the UK, 2008, we started hearing news
That you guys were viral.
that were viral. I tell you that
What's going on?
you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
The reading song now is Igwe
Wow.
everywhere. You're like, Igwe, sing it. Then I sang it was our version. I said, we're going home.
Like, I was in the shock.
It was awesome. As as a professional songwriter
Yeah.
and singer, you want that day when everybody's playing your song.
Right. Let's not even lie.
You never, yeah.
Everybody wants
This
that.
is the truth, right?
Yeah.
So we never experienced that at the scale we wanted.
So at that time, you had never experienced
We had
something
never experienced
like this.
it. So we took a flight back to Nigeria from London, and we landed. They didn't even allow our ears rest.
Wow.
It was Igwe everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's see if I'm
You know, the feeling was different. Like,
wow.
Seriously? Yeah.
Wow.
Ministering became easier.
Yeah, deep. Naturally.
It just became easier.
So how did it become easier?
Stressing ourselves so much. You know,
There was more money.
there was.
Yeah.
And there was
More
expectation
platforms,
already. Right. There was expectation already. We didn't need to come and impress anybody already.
Yeah.
Yes. We didn't need to impress. We didn't need to work that hard.
The song was already ahead of you.
It went ahead of us. Right. Sir. It was almost like we didn't need to sing. The people were singing the song like us.
Just show up and then we do the song.
Oh, that's what we did.
Yeah, just show up.
Right.
Wow.
So that's what happened. And of course, because there was demand, right? So supply too. We had to do something about supply, and
Yeah.
then because we're solving a problem,
Yeah.
bringing solution,
Right.
So money followed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So all that. So it became easier. You know, ministry became easier for us, and it was sweet. It was
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, from that season, what did you pick? What leadership lessons did you learn from maybe leadership or maybe business lesson did you learn from that season?
I want to thank God for Midnight Crew. That's why I said Midnight Crew is really, really my motherboard. Right? Before 2008 came and the explosion happened, Midnight Crew already learned structure. Thank God for DLA. I
Right.
would say it. Thank God for DLA. We already knew that we were supposed to be registered as a group.
Right.
Right? So we registered the entity.
Had a bank account.
You had
in
a
the
bank
group's name.
account, yes. And then we had projections, things we wanted to do, projects we wanted to do and all that. We had an understanding around money.
Right.
We already told the money we didn't have what
Right.
to do when it comes.
Right. There was a plan.
There was a plan. So immediately the money came, it was not, we were not shocked. We were not shocked. We were not, it wasn't overwhelming. Yes, there was already something to do. There was already a plan, and all that. So I think those are the things I learned from Midnight Crew. We were friends before we started the group.
Okay.
But because we were friends, it did not mean that we shouldn't put things down in writing. But we had contracts.
Wow.
People think
Signed.
People think contract means that you don't trust. Contract means you trust. Contract is trust documented. Yes. So we
Contract is trust documented.
Yes. So that's what we did for ourselves. So I learned all that in Midnight Crew. So it was easy for me to transition into Mike Abdul.
Wow.
It was easier for me. Yes.
Powerful. That's really. So what was the transition like? Was it smooth? Was it stretching? Did you have, because you built a brand in Midnight Crew,
Yes.
for about 10 years
Yes,
before
sir.
you transited.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So how did you come into Mike Abdul? What was it like for you?
Awesome.
Or was it like a faith journey? How did that go for you?
All right. For structure and system, it was smooth because I already learnt it.
Yeah.
But the reality of now being alone on stage, that was different.
I saw that.
Right. So I would just be on stage. When we were 4 years, the attention was on 4 people.
Oh yes.
So it's like it was 25%.
I understand.
You
But now
understand?
it's you.
But now 100%.
Chai.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see what you can do. Maybe you have left. Oh yeah, let's see.
And then Midnight Crew had raised the bar.
the bar.
you can't do less. So that was some pressure there.
Yeah.
But as God will have it, yeah. God blessed me with Morire.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
just entered the place.
Wow.
In Jesus' name.
Wow. So was Morire
Yes.
your first song after you left?
Morire was my first song. Wow. My very first song. It seemed like, wow, we've been waiting for you.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
So what advice would you give to someone moving from collaboration into independence?
All right. So I would say that even at individuality, understand that collaboration would always be needed.
Okay.
Yes. Even as an individual, what you have just done is you have left a group to start another group.
Right.
That's it. You really cannot exist effectively by yourself. It would not work. What you're doing is you're building another group. Make sure you're building another group. You need it. You need the concerted efforts from other people. You need system. You need system, and in doing that, you need people. Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Another question: how can young people start to build structure, early in their music ministry? Because a lot of times I see young people or young musicians or young singers, they just want to sing.
I feel you.
They do not understand the structure part of their calling.
Yes, sir.
Right? So a lot of them don't last long.
True.
In the ministry, even in the business.
True.
So what advice do you have for those young people? How can they begin to put structure into their music, into their calling, into their ministry?
Yes, sir. All right. So I think first thing that we all have initially is talent. Yes. And so that talent is what drives us.
Yeah.
So we have the talent and probably the passion. So that passion is just driving you anyhow.
Yeah.
And I would always say to my people, where your passion has no direction, it can't really go far. Yeah. Because you would always meet people who are more talented than you.
Right.
There will always be better talent out there. So you need to now give direction to that passion. And that comes from defining what is the purpose.
What is the purpose, right?
Define what the purpose is. Once you define the purpose, you probably will be the only one that has that purpose.
What is your own why?
What is your own why? Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Who am I reaching out to? What's the intention? Right? Yes. So once you are able to build that, that would direct and shape your ministry.
Right.
Right? Give honestly a better outlook to whatever you think is just your talent, right? It will give you that. It will build a brand for you. Because whether you like it or not, I know that in our ecosystem, people try to say that the word brand should not be found.
Yeah.
They say if whether you like brand or hate it, people will brand you. You will be branded. It's us now.
We will brand you. Human beings will brand you.
We will brand you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So I think you should control that brand. Yeah, you should determine what it is, and that is by knowing what's the purpose for this. Why am I doing this? And then that purpose will now help you build the structure around it to achieving it. That's what you do to yourself. So personally, I knew that I have strength in songwriting. I knew that. So I told myself I have to create an office for myself.
Right.
Young people, especially young guys, when they leave their parents' house and want to get a house, what is more important to them is, especially if you are from a humble
background.
Yes, you want to get a room And the first thing you want to get is mattress.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Mattress.
It's mattress.
You sleep now.
You sleep. So I would always tell my friends that also make sure you get a table. So that when you wake up, you go to the table. You go to the table.
Generate ideas from that table.
Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Always get a table. So that's the beginning of structure.
That's a deep wisdom right there.
That's the beginning of structure. So
get the mattress, get the table.
Yes. Draw.
And a chair, of course.
Honestly, it will help you draw the map of your destiny. It's just what it is. Yeah.
Powerful. Thank you so much. So much wisdom.
Blessings.
Like, there's so much wisdom.
Yes,
so I want to ask, I know, like you mentioned earlier, Igwe gave you guys, Midnight Crew now, gave you guys a major break.
It did.
Financially. And from what you also mentioned, Morire gave you a major personal, financial.
Yes, please.
Started it. Yeah. So the question is, what advice would you give young musicians, even young people generally, maybe who just eat it big, gotten some millions, hundreds of millions.
Yes.
What advice would you give them?
True. Okay, so whether ministry or as a secular artist, you know what happens a lot of times is that by the time these artists start getting old, we get to a point where we now need to start raising money for them to help them.
Right.
So I think the Yoruba adage that says "Owo tomode ba koko ni, afi jakara," meaning that the first income of a young person will be spent on frivolities.
Used to flex.
Flex. Now, I think that proverb came from observations.
Right.
But I would also like to make an inference. And that inference is, even if the first income, you use it to flex, must you flex all year round?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we find out that we now start staying with the flex, not knowing that there's a time gap for this thing.
Right.
A generation will come that wants something different.
Right.
From what you have to give.
Yeah.
A generation will come with their own profit.
Virality has a lifespan.
It does have a lifespan. A new generation will come with a new need. And then most of the time in the music world, the younger generation controls. They determine what happens around music. Your generation is passing. A new generation will come. See, you don't have to be less skillful to be less needed. Yes. You are just not going to be needed as much as you were.
Wow.
People are
evolving.
They're evolving. They want something new, something fresh.
And though you are still skillful,
you are still skillful. Oh.
You are not just needed.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sadly so.
Yes. So as much as we learn the craft of our business, we also have to learn the ways of money. We have to learn money management. You know, unfortunately for us, you know, in the gospel, we make a lot of mistakes. So when we read the Bible concerning money, we demonize money. We demonize money.
Yeah.
We demonize money. As in, we weigh money with God. You cannot serve God and man.
I understand that.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we demonize money.
Yeah.
And that is
it makes us feel like we're spiritual.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not the intention. That's not the idea. That's not the idea. If anything, I think the Bible is trying to tell you, don't be carried away by it. Be in charge of it. Don't let it
The
control
Bible
you.
did not say that money is the root of all evil.
It doesn't.
He said the love of money.
Please.
So money is not the root of all
It is
evil.
not the root of
It is
all
the
evil.
love of money.
Yes.
So we should be clear.
Exactly. So we become careless and irresponsible with money. You know, a friend of mine, his salary increased. So when the salary increased, he moved from a place called Obawale.
I know Bawale.
You know Obawale?
Shagat.
Hey, somebody help me.
Hallelujah.
You know, so he moved from Obawale and he moved to Omale Phase 1.
Wow. That should be about times 5
I love, thank you, sir. My God.
of the rent he was paid.
So eventually, he still needed help. So he called me and I said, you became poorer.
Yeah.
Coming to Omale made you poorer.
Yeah.
Because now, you are going to be paying times 4 of what you were paying in Obawale as house rent. Your children's school fees will go up.
Yeah.
Tomato in Obawale is cheaper than tomato in Omale. My brother.
Or tomato in Bawale is cheap.
It's cheaper than tomato
Same
in Omale.
tomato.
It's the same tomato. Bro, what's doing you?
That's so funny.
You know?
And it's the truth. So
It's just the truth. So I think that a lot of times when people get increase in their income, they also want to increase their lifestyle,
their lifestyle.
thereby getting poorer, actually.
Right.
So what happens is people get poorer. You just put a lot of premium on lifestyle, a lot of pressure on yourself. So for those of us in gospel music, we want to become celebrities.
Right. Chai. That matter.
So
It's a serious
as a
matter.
celebrity, you need to keep up with appearances.
With appearances.
Yeah.
What you may not even have.
See, I'll share this with you, sir. My first house was built.
First house.
My first house.
Hey, levels.
My first house was
Wow.
built because somebody advised me not to step up my lifestyle. I had used a car for 5 years.
Wow.
So I used the car for 5 years. So I felt that, guy, I don't try.
Tried.
Let me buy something.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, so
Befitting.
Something befitting. And at that time, it was going for about 45 million.
Oops.
And yes, 45 million. And all I had was about 6 million.
Wow.
Now, the guys I wanted to sell the car were ready to collect my 6 million and then
You spread the rest.
spread the rest and all that. All right, so of course, knowing what my income then was, I knew that it would take me at least 6 months to finish paying the 45 million. And in my mind, I was going to be ready to do that. Then a friend of mine said, you know what you will do, sir? Give me 1 million. I will pimp your present 5-year-old car.
Wow.
Let me just pimp it for you. Then give me the remaining 5 million. You were going to release the 6 million anyway.
Yeah.
Let's use this 5 million to start building your house.
Wow.
I'm like, wow.
Sounds good.
By July, the same July I would have finished paying for the car. By July, I had my first house.
Wow. What year
By
was that?
July, I won't tell you. So by July, I had my first house. If not for my friend, if not for taking
The right counsel.
the right decision exactly, I would have been driving my house as a car.
Kai.
Yeah.
Kai.
Yes. So I think that's what we need to learn in this space, in our ecosystem. Learn to delay gratification. Yes, delay it. Right. Yeah. Learn the ways of money. Learn to invest more than spend. Yes.
Invest more than spend.
Yes, learn to invest more than spend. Yes, it's just what it is. You see, very soon you will not be the one we're calling so much.
Yeah,
There will be new
actually.
persons. And if you're not the one we are calling so much, your money will reduce. True. Your money, I see the artist as somebody who, if he or she had chosen to get a job, would take them like 30 years to make something good, right? But the artist rather will make it in 5 years.
Right.
Unfortunately for the artist, all your 30 years money, you have made it in 5 years.
Kai.
Ish.
So it looks like a blessing.
It looks like a blessing.
If you're not careful,
You have 25 years to suffer.
Kai. If you don't maximize,
If you do not
what you
maximize,
made,
yes. And nobody is thinking for you. There's no pension for you, my brother.
Kai. Somebody who works
Someone get
in the
pension.
career space. I mean, we work in a good place.
Yes,
you
sir.
have pension.
Yes.
So even if you leave your job after 30 years,
yes,
you have something to fall back on.
Yeah, exactly, sir.
But you,
Sorry.
your own is what you have.
Yes, please. Yes.
That you have.
Yes.
No pension.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's thought provoking.
It's just what it is. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking about managing finance, what financial discipline has helped you over the years?
Yeah.
So,
thankfully we have some insurance institutions that have very good products that can save your life. Very good products that can save your life. So I think you might want to visit those places, Aiko Insurance, look at Mansard. Yeah.
They will pay also for mentioning their name.
Just give you some examples. So just check out their products and discipline yourself. Make sure you do your premiums. And then if you can, there are some capital investments also. I mean, mutual funds.
Yeah. Treasury bills.
And all that. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mike Abdul, for sharing your story so far.
Sir.
It's been so refreshing hearing those thoughts. I mean, you passed for motivational speaker. All right, let's talk about this. Is really important.
All right, sir.
And I think a lot of music ministers would want to hear this. Let's talk about charging for ministrations. And
oh my God,
music business generally. Let me give you my own experience. So I pastor a church, right? And I've invited a lot of gospel music ministers. Some are actually very, very, how will I say it now? I don't want to use the word understanding, but some are ministerial, in their approach.
I feel you.
Yeah. While some are business minded. There's nothing wrong.
I get you.
With either being ministerial or being business minded. It's based on your convictions and how you've structured yourself. I've had people say, "Oh, this is what we're going to charge you."
Yeah.
Some will come and say, "Bless us." As you are led.
Yes, please.
You understand? That is a very tight corner for pastors sometimes. So I always insist on us agreeing on what we will give you. So help us as a veteran, in this game, in this business, in this ministry.
Yes, sir.
What's your perspective? Charging.
Right.
And music business generally.
Yeah. So, I want to say thank you to you for always insisting.
Yeah.
Or we have to agree.
We have to agree. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that
agree.
Because a lot of times when you leave it to as the spirit leads.
Yeah.
Everybody likes free things.
Yeah.
So if you come free, you might go free.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it takes a lot of responsibility to do that, sir.
Right.
I want to say thank you very much. I had an encounter with Papa Ayo Risejafo.
Okay.
It was my first time in
I think
my
you were
life.
there last year or last 2 years.
I was there last year, 2 years
saw
ago.
it.
I saying, for the first time, I just got a call and picked the call. Hello, yeah, Mike Abdul here. Yes, Mike Abdul. My name is Ayo.
Whoa, he called himself?
I wanted to faint.
I was going to ask
I wanted
you
to
that.
faint. I'm
Okay.
like, eh? I'm like,
He called
sorry,
himself.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
He said, you heard me right, my son.
Wow.
Papa Ayo. Or he said, I'm like,
Wow.
my God.
And it was not AI.
Oh, yeah, it was. I was so shocked, right?
Wow.
And then he said, yeah, so I want you for so. I'm like, okay, sir.
I mean, the answer is yes.
Yes, sir. So that is all. That is all, sir. So how much? I said,
I cannot charge you. I cannot.
He said, I insist, Mike. Yeah. I insist. You have to tell me. You're not charging me. Just tell me what you will collect if you are coming to worry.
Right.
I said, okay, sir. Can I have the church admin speak with me?
So you can be free.
Don't put me on the spot. He said, okay, my son, I understand. The church admin will call you, right? Of course, the church admin called me, and I still did not discuss money, right? And of course, I just, so number of people will come and all that, and that's it. So we settled all the requirements and stuff. And we got the finished ministry, and I was shocked at Baba's response. His response with a check. The response was good.
The response was good.
The response was good.
Or you say it was good. It was good. He responded.
Baba responded.
Well.
So not everybody is like that. Not everybody is like that. So I would have that rather than be heartbroken or end up complaining so much. Let me tell you what our expectation is. We expect this so that we can cover for this.
Yeah.
There is no gospel fuel.
There's no gospel fuel.
No gospel flights. There's nothing like that.
Just the way normal people pay.
It's the same.
The way the video will pay is the way Mike Abdul will pay.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So you would help us, if, we're not even asking for the world. We're not
Let's
asking
even cover our costs.
Just cover.
Logistics.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Accommodation.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not out of place to ask.
Right.
It's not out of place to ask. Ask and it shall be given.
Yeah.
See, Baba, I believe if you're on the other side of the door and I'm on this side, I can't be thinking that you should know that I'm outside. I have to knock.
Yeah.
Christ gave us that wisdom. He said, knock, the door will be open. So I see the people that host us, our hosts, as being on the other side of the door. And I'm outside. If I don't knock, I shouldn't expect them to open. So if they end up not opening
the way you expect,
do you understand? Then I should put the blame on me. I didn't knock. I should knock.
You did not communicate.
And then they will now decide whether we open the door or not. I didn't communicate. Yes, I should communicate. So I think it's just what it is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just think that also there should be some really. I think we should also be very careful not to also lose the intention of ministry.
Right.
Not to make money the reason why we're here. I had agreed with a certain church that this is what we're going to do, sir. That accepted that, we're going to do that. Now, a day to the event, they had done nothing.
Wow.
And I was at rehearsal. I was rehearsing for their event.
Wow.
Right. So while I was at the rehearsal, I had notification on my phone, and I opened, so they had paid something.
Okay.
And they paid out of everything we said, they paid 50,000 naira. The first thing that came out from my mouth, was me. That was the first thing I said, me, like in me. And immediately the Holy Spirit responded, so who are you?
Wow.
That humbled me. I just went back to rehearsal. We rehearsed vigorously.
Wow.
Then went for the event and we're done. I didn't even ask for the check. They started chasing me. Hey, man of God! But I learned from that. That it wouldn't be the money, it would be the purpose, it would be the reason why we are there, right? But as much as possible, you need wisdom to be able to cover for, what it would take, to deliver the service, right. So I think basically that's what it is.
Because you shouldn't go on your cost.
It's true,
except you are moved.
Yes, sir.
By the Holy Spirit.
Yes, sir.
I've had experiences, where some pastors would say something like they don't like people who charge.
I hear so too.
They just want you to come and then trust them that they will do you well.
Yes.
And some actually would, maybe if you are charging maybe, let's say, $1 million, that's what you're charging. If you don't bill them, they probably will give you more than that.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So
True.
how do you advise music ministers to navigate that?
Well, I honestly do not hope for... I don't have any hope or expectation for something bigger than anything.
Okay.
If truly you are moved by the Spirit, even when I tell you it is so amount, you will do more.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I get
so
it.
You wouldn't judge it by my charging.
Okay.
And decide. You understand? If you are truly moved by the Spirit, you will do a lot more. Yes. But I would want to be safe so that I cover my cost. I don't want it to be on me.
Yeah.
See, if I come to you for free, it wasn't free. Somebody paid something.
Right.
And that's me. I paid.
Right.
And that honestly would not be sustainable. If a lot of people want me in a year, you understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be
you're
sustainable.
doing that every other
week. Yes.
week.
Yeah.
Right. I get that. Powerful.
Yes,
all right. Let me ask this important question.
Yes, sir.
It's on copyright infringements.
Try.
Have you had any issues in the past around copyright infringements, and how was it resolved?
Okay. So it wasn't direct.
Okay.
But I had seen it happen, and I felt very concerned that this is going to get out of hand. It first started with people who would come and all they would do is sing exactly what you would have sang. They would do the same
cover
arrangements, everything.
Not even cover.
Yeah, not even, they will go for ministrations.
Okay.
Right. In fact, what happened is that some hosts will tell the one they intend to bring that, see, we can afford
I know where you are going.
Yes. This person, we can't afford him.
Well, low budget of that person.
Give us a low budget version.
Yeah, I get it.
So that happened. So when that started happening, I felt like okay, and those people will call you mentor.
Yeah.
Yes, it would look like that too.
Yeah.
But over time, these people would record your song and put it out there as theirs.
Without referencing you.
Now, the problem with reference also is that reference won't pay bills. You need a permission to use my property. It's
my property, intellectual property. Yeah.
You need permission, and that permission might come at a cost.
Right.
It might come at a cost, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but we over spiritualize a lot of things. That was it not given to you by God for the body? Seriously? So I'm feeling like, why did the Holy Spirit give it to you too for the body?
Yeah,
He gave it to me, so come to me. I'll be able to tell you that this is what we have to do, and all of that, Basically, but that doesn't happen. You have a lot of people come out and sing other people's songs. I think that, and then we keeping quiet about these things. We are not helping the growth of the craft. We are not helping it at all. We're not adding anything. We think we're being spiritual by keeping quiet. We're hurting the practice. We're hurting. Yeah, that's what's happening. So something happened, was it last year or 2 years ago? So a friend of mine had done 5 versions of the same song.
Wow.
And people were not singing the song. He had done 5 different versions. That means 4 remixes of that same song. He shot videos.
Wow.
Yes. Suddenly people started picking his song, that very song, and they will put it in their, what they call their medleys, praise medley, and they would put it out there for sale.
Wow.
That's what was happening.
Nigeria?
Here in Nigeria.
Wow.
And then one big one that happened. So there was this one that really became big, and it was my guy's song again. So he called me and said, Baba, what do I do? I said, we will meet with the platforms where they are selling and report.
Okay.
So we reported.
Okay.
So he reported,
okay.
Actually. So, but on my advice, so he reported, and then the platform pulled
the song down.
They pulled it down, and immediately it was pulled down.
They
knew where it was from.
Oh yes.
So you could reach out in the first place.
Yeah.
They now reached out, and then they now agreed on what will happen. So he asked me. He said, "So, Baba, what should I do? Should I just credit?" I said, "The credits must be a lot, my brother. They are making money from it.
Yeah.
Why is it less spiritual to share money? Why? Why is it less
spiritual to share money?
What is that? But it's okay to collect everything.
Yeah.
And call it and say the Lord just blessed me. What's there? Come on, bro.
Are you for real?
Stop it.
Stop this
I said,
thing.
my brother, see, you will collect percentage. And then that was it. That was part of the agreement, and that's what happened. I was super glad. But yeah, that's how these things should be. I mean, I would say this going forward. I mean, recently we've now had some secular artists start attacking gospel artists now for using their copyrights.
Yeah.
I wrote a long time ago. I said very soon courts are going to be filled with gospel artists. And some people felt that, no, you can't say that about the body of Christ. Stop it. The body of Christ is in the world.
Is in the world.
It's in the world.
Having real experiences with real people.
Yes. So you have to know that there are procedures to things. You understand?
We are here in this world.
You are here. You can't ignore it. If you are going to ignore it, just go through heaven or straight.
Yeah.
But you are here. Right? So my advice, honestly, would be there is nothing wrong if you feel like your creating process involves some other person's property. Just reach out. Reach out, and then you guys will agree on how the involvement will go. I think it's that simple. There's nothing.
It's just fair enough.
It's the
right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do.
Because it's even integrity to reach out.
It is integrity.
So I'm using this character, I'm reaching out, because they will still get to know anyways.
They will know.
So you can as well reach out.
Yes, please.
Powerful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So let me ask this question. So you've remained relevant. Now it's 30 years.
Come on now. Jesus is
30
Lord.
years.
Hallelujah. Professionally since 2001, actually.
Okay, so that's 25.
That's 25 years.
25 years is still not beans.
It's not beans.
I mean, there are people born 2001 who are married.
Yes, sir.
Some with kids.
So true.
So you're a powerful man.
Have you?
So how have you remained relevant?
All right. Once again, I'll take it back to purpose.
And again, sorry to cut you.
Yes.
How do you evolve?
Yes, sir.
Without losing your identity. When in your office the other day, that was around November last year.
Yes, sir.
And we're talking about, songs that you just, play with songs, and then it just it's out there.
Yes, sir.
You just have a way of connecting. You keep evolving.
Yes, sir.
Morire,
Yes.
several years ago.
Come on now.
Ojoro, you know. I mean, there are several songs. I see your broadcast and I see that there are songs every time. You know,
Yes.
how do you, you know, keep that relevance, and how do you evolve?
Yes,
Because
sir.
you mentioned something really important, that you will not be needed at some time.
Yes, sir.
But we always need you.
Now, that's because I know
Yeah.
that at some time, at some point, you will not be needed.
So you were
So you
intentional.
do something about it, yes.
Right.
You do something about it. So I think I'll still take it back to purpose. You must have purpose. You must have a target audience per song.
Per song.
Per song, per time.
Per song.
You must have a target audience. Yes. So your song, now I'm going to treat your song as a product. So your product must have relevance to that target. It must, every product must be solving a problem. Any product that brings solution draws people. People are attracted to value. That is how to look at every song. That this is a product. I'm not just
It's a product.
Yes. I'm not just a bag of talent. I'm a structure of purpose.
Wow. I'm not just a bag of talent. I'm a structure
Of purpose. So, purpose, deliberate. I mean, I'm not here to play.
Intentionality.
Yes. So I think if you are able to consistently solve people's problems,
So you see music as problem solving. That's what you see.
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's
Right,
what it is.
actually.
You have to be solving problems. So people keep coming back to it. And then I would also say this for gospel artists. I think also that you can decide that your church just your product just solves the problem of church worship.
Okay.
At the same time, there are people outside who now need more solution. They need more solution
And the conventional
than the
praise and worship.
Exactly.
Be thou glorified.
Exactly.
They don't know what is going on.
Yes. But my church mind was going to affect me when I was writing Ojoro. I was thinking that Ojoro, first of all, the title alone
It's secular.
You understand? Right. So, and I was looking at changing it to fit on pulpit.
Ojoro is like favor.
Do you understand, sir?
Yeah.
So eventually, and also because I'm a praying guy, and see my mindset. See, if your mindset would also determine what the Holy Spirit can tell you. That's amazing. Because he might be telling you a lot of things, but your mindset has sieved.
Rigid.
You understand what I'm saying? That sieved everything. Say, hey, this is the only thing I can accept. Yeah.
Just like in the Bible, I remember that, I think it was in the book of Acts 11 or so.
Yes.
When God told Peter,
Yes.
arise,
Yes, sir.
kill and eat. He
said-
said,
He said-
since I was
He
born.
said, not so, Lord.
Lord.
He even knew that it was the Lord. He knew that it was not the devil. Oh.
He said, not so,
He said,
Lord.
not so, Lord.
I've never in my life.
Never.
Since I was born.
I will not do this, sir.
Wow.
Yes.
That's the power of religion.
Yes. It's amazing. So I was thinking like that for the song Ojoro, and thank God I decided to open myself up to the Spirit of God.
Hallelujah.
My intention, honestly, for that song was to solve a problem in entertainment. Yes. So my intention was, let's solve a problem in entertainment so that people can even people in the world, so to speak, can be comfortable with bringing their children to parties without thinking that they'll be loaded with a lot of lewdness. Right. That kind of thing. So I thought that is a department in ministry we are supposed to attend to.
Right.
Not just everybody, staying with worship.
Which you also do, by the way.
You understand? Yes.
Yeah.
I just am of the opinion that this word needs to go out.
Right.
So when I'm talking about Jesus, I don't want to talk about Jesus to the Jesus man already.
Right.
Yes, I would remind you of him, but I really need to talk about him to the one that doesn't have him.
In a language they can
Thank you, sir.
with and understand.
Yes, please. In his kind of sound, his kind of
Everyday
music.
life.
Yes, I'm going to enter his zone. That's what I want to do. I'm coming to you. Don't worry. Stay where you are. You won't follow me to church anyway.
Right.
So let me turn you to church.
Clock that.
Let me turn you to church. Why am I trying to bring the streets to church? Let's turn the streets to church. Yeah. So I felt that let's do that. And somewhere in the middle, my church mind came into it, and I was rejecting the same purpose in the song. I was trying to change Ojoro to something that'll be worthy of pulpits and all that. And then bam, the Holy Spirit just said, hey, my brother,
Calm down.
calm down.
I'm not that deep.
Don't interrupt this process. Don't interrupt this process. Ojoro is grace. Ojoro is favor. Let them know it. So explain it. So I say, maybe I should tell them, say the blessing way you do. Yes, my brother. So this sense, you have it sense.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we now wrote a song called Ojoro, which would have been grace that we're writing to a church.
Wow.
You know, thinking of it, the language Paul used in all the epistles was not the same.
Right.
Because he had a target audience for each.
Ephesian church.
Yes,
Corinthian
yes,
church.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
To the Romans. No, he was strong in Romans.
Yeah.
Because he knew them.
So you guys are deep guys.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes. So he attended to them that way.
Yeah.
Right. So I thank God, honestly, I went through with the Ojoro song, and somehow eventually it's resonated even with the church.
Yeah, it did.
Resonated even with the church. So
Indeed.
I'm going to say this. Be purposeful, be deliberate, be intentional. You know, it helps you. Once you're solving problem, people would always come back. Even when, naturally, we should be done needing you. Your time don't go. Your time don't go. Now new people with the here now. But if you keep solving problems, if you keep bringing solutions, we will come to you because you have value.
Powerful.
That's how to stay.
Powerful.
That's how to stay.
Powerful.
Yes, sir.
Powerful.
Yes.
Wow. I feel like speaking in tongues. Hey, Kalabakosata. Powerful.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And honestly, increase in capacity. I would say that. Increase in capacity. Trends will come. The way not to lose yourself despite trends is to understand that, okay, this is a trend. Once it's a trend, don't run away.
Don't run away.
Yes. Let us know what the new culture looks like.
Right.
And by the way, we really don't have new cultures. We just have evolutions. Cultures evolve, you know. So it now seems like every generation comes with their own culture.
Right.
Right. So when they come like that, let's not stay aloof and say, because every older generation feels that their generation was better than the next.
Right.
Let's not stay away and say,
we millennials say Gen Z. So
do you understand?
Gen Z.
Yes. Let us enter their culture,
Right.
understand
And
the
speak
culture,
their language.
speak, understand it exactly, but give them the new information.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
Give them the information that you have. You give them that information in that their language, in that their culture. I think that's what it is. So for me, that is like adapting.
Right.
You have to be able to adapt and not just strict and say that this
And
this
reinvent.
That's the only way. Reinvention is you adapt. That's the only way to reinvent. You adapt. You look at what is obtainable now, what is happening now. All right. So how do I understand it and still bring them the good news that I have? You know, yeah.
Wow. This is a lot.
Yes, sir.
So powerful. I think we would bring this to a close now.
Thank you.
Right. I would love to have you again because there's still a lot to talk about.
Come on now.
But to end this, I think it would be great for you to sing that song. I don't
say,
know.
Them say the blessing way you do, Ojoro.
Them say salvation way you do, Ojoro.
You bless the boy, you give him victory, Ojoro. The girl is fine, fresh and beautiful, Ojoro. See,
this Ojoro, this Ojoro, this Ojoro, you do for me good, oh. Check him, are you. Oh my God, I love that. Your vibe is so contagious.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. I'm so glad that I could do this with you.
Thank you, sir.
At this maiden edition of POV with Seun Osigbesan.
Appreciate, sir.
Thank you so much, Minister Mike Abdul. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That was an amazing time. Thank you, Mike Abdul, for that phenomenal time. It was just beautiful. And for those of you who are joining, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Okay? This episode is going to be coming up every Saturday by 8 p.m. Once again, subscribe, share, like at Seun Osigbesan. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.